Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, episode 244. We're starting deep into a tag team match between Just a Lot of Ants, Green Ant, Thief Ant, versus Nippon Yokata's Fake Liger and Hasaiki. Both teams coming into this contest with 1 point. High crossbody by Green Ant, learning that from Fire Ant, into the cover. 1, 2, and a bit of a mistime there by Thief Ant, breaking up the cover for his own team. Bit of an own goal there. It's been fast and furious, back and forth action, even Stevens so far. Green Ant gonna fly again. He's gonna try it one more time. High cross 95. This time he hits him flush. 90 seconds on the clock as we go 1, 2. No! Kick out at the last possible moment by the Fake Liger, and I do mean fake. That is not Jushin Thunder Liger, no matter what Yamada Jiro may try to tell you. Vertical suplex, maintains control, pops the hips, going for the hat trick, as we call it here in the AWL. Hat trick suplex, subtype vertical by Green Ant, and I think he may have taken more out of himself than he did out of the Fake Liger. 1 minute left on the clock. Arm drag by the Fake Liger. Countered by a Fireman's Carry takedown. As you learn the basics at the Wrestle Factory, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you do. Up, Green Thunder Bomb by the Green Ant. Is he going to make a tag to his partner? Yes, he is. What's yours is his. In comes Thief Ant. So expect to see a Liger Bomb here. The AWL fans on their feet, appreciative of these young ants. On loan to us from the good folks over at Chikara. Headlock. We're going to go up and... I thought he was going to go for a brainbuster there. Maybe he will this time. Liger's own... Oh, no! Stealing this time from his own tag team partner. I thought... Oh, no, he's not. Vertical suplex into a backdrop combination. Less than 10 seconds in the event of a time limit draw, as this will be. We will schedule a 2-point rematch next week. This
match has been ruled a time limit draw.
Is the Animated Wrestling League. Hajime Mashou!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship. Now please welcome the participants.
You heard that correctly, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting off with a championship match. Starting off after the introduction, I should say, and that's a lot of tigers. Tiger Mask 2 of the Golden School of the Tiger style. Bringing both of the apprentices, Teen Tiger Jr., Black Tiger Justice, as well as his regular manager, Spring Tiger, to the ring for this Intercontinental Championship opportunity. Bigger water for the working man. The AWL Commissioner has decided that he's going to send some of the best Technicos in the AWL up against Project Tetsu to try to prevent Dr. Jigoku from regaining control of the AWL Grand Championship. hate this music. And there you see them, the diabolical Dr. Jigoku and his monster, the Intercontinental Champion, Project Tetsu. For those of you just joining us, in the Animated Wrestling League, the Intercontinental Championship is a contender's title. 5 successful title defenses, and you can automatically cash in the Intercontinental Championship for a match for the AWL Grand Championship, the top championship in the promotion and in the world, under the stipulations of your choice. Project Tetsu, a former AWL Grand Champion, who was an Intercontinental Champion, that cost him his title several seasons ago after acquiring the championship, shall we say. Project Tetsu now looks to take the road less traveled. And if that belt looks familiar, there's a pretty good reason. I'll tell you what it is after the official introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, being accompanied by Spring Tiger and the Shin Tiger brothers, Tiger Mask 2! And his opponent being accompanied by Dr. Jigoku. He is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, he makes his first title defense. Representing the Augments, Project Tetsu! This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Baba Ganoush in charge.
Vacant defeated Daniel Bryan for that title once upon a time, and then the AWL's own Hassan defeated Vacant for the championship, and now that belt belongs to us. 30 minutes on the clock in all championship matches here in the Animated Wrestling League. That is to prevent a fluke. That is to prevent a push. That is to prevent a time limit draw. Obvious size, power, strength, etc. advantage going to... Wait a minute, up and down! Whoa, almost like a twisting Destino from Tiger Mask 2. And I was about to say, as much of an advantage as Project Tetsu has in strength and power, Tiger Mask 2 has in technique, in skill, in wrestling acumen. We are a mere 30 seconds into this match, and already it's been some hard-hitting AWL-style action. You can expect this each and every week from the Animated Wrestling League. So like, share, and subscribe. Enable notifications and all that crap to never miss an episode of the AWL. Right hand by Project Tetsu, the Iron Project, the Cyborg. Dr. Jigoku's oldest and frankly most successful experiment. Vertical suplex. Is he going to hold on to it? No, he doesn't. Releases after the 1. Tonight in the main event, Dr. Jigoku's newest servants, newest minions, the Dore Corps. Former AWL Technicos, now under some sort of technological enslavement, will compete in a one-fall Atomicos match against essentially a Justice League of the AWL's best. Tiger Mask 2 looking for the Tiger Bomb. Yes, he is. Hisatsuwaza original Tiger Bomb. And Dr. Jigoku getting involved here. Cover. The referee doesn't see it. Tiger Mask 2 wisely not wasting any more time. Once he realizes there's not going to be a call, there's not going to be a 3 count, he doesn't waste time with Project Tetsu, although he does wind up flat on his back, unfortunately. 2 minutes into the contest. 28 minutes on the clock approximately. And Dr. Jigoku, what's he doing? Under the ring with a steel chair. Back elbow, that might have been a low blow, but the referee not going to call it. Fireman's carry. Project Tetsu, Dr. Jigoku's loyal servant. Not that I think he has much of a mind of his own, but I think he just accidentally kicked the chair out of the ring. Another back elbow to escape a trapezius claw attempt, I think. Tiger Mask 2, he's got incredible stamina, incredible skill. but he's just not as strong. Wait a minute! The Tiger's gonna fly! He wants his opponent to stand up. The Tigers pounce! Stalking his prey, pouncing on the savannah of the outside of the ring. Referee begins the 20 count. Standard Japanese wrestling rules apply here in the Animated Wrestling League, live from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. The beautiful Spring Tiger, the manager of Tiger Mask 2, Tiger the Dark, and the Sheen Tiger brothers, has to be very careful not to get into harm's way here. And I don't mean because she could get hurt, she can take care of herself, but I mean because she could very easily cost her team the match via disqualification. And Spring Tiger backing up, wisely so. Referee's count nearing the halfway point. We're up to 11. One of these two men has got to get back in the ring by the 20 count. The title cannot change hands via countout. And I think Project Tetsu knows it, and if he doesn't, Dr. Jigoku certainly does. A countout loss would still count as a successful title defense. It's unfair, but that is the champion's advantage. 14, we are now up to 16, I'm sorry. And no, Project Tetsu with 17, not going to take the easy win here. This match has only been going on for about 4 minutes, and Tiger Mask 2 has taken an incredible pummeling, and standing Meteora. Most people, that's a top rope move, and you see the two apprentices, the two stripeless tigers, observing and learning from their sensei's peril at this point, from his suffering. Project Tetsu is so darn tall. Jumping Tornado DDT by Tiger Mask 2, a glimmer of hope in this Intercontinental Championship match. Yes, the title is on the line. The AWL Commissioner does not like the fact that Dr. Jigoku and the Augments basically picked up the IC title as, for all intents and purposes, collateral damage. So you're not making a main event for a title match, not in this case. Right hand, Hisatsuwazu Tetsu Driver! And the AWL senior official calling for the knockout, and I have to say, I think that is the correct call.
Here is your winner, and still Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Project Tetsu!
One down, 4 to go, and he can write his ticket to the Grand Championship. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Animated Wrestling League, episode 244, and we are going to move back into the tag team division. It's already been announced there will be a rematch between the Ants and Nippon Yokada next week, but right now we welcome back the new Classics, making their return to the AWL for the first time in several months.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the tag team division. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of the Pedal Threat Fighter Remastered, the Suplex Masters, Sammy Nick. Together they are the New Classics. Together they have 0 points.
It takes 3 points to challenge for the tag team titles in the AWL. Win a match, win a point, lose a match, lose all your points. This is the most decorated team in the history of the AWL. They've held the tag team titles more times than any other team. And now they face these weirdos.
And their opponents, being accompanied by their manager and director and producer and writer, Tommy West.
Daglo Guy, Damanki Guy.
Together they are the leading men. Currently they have 1 point.
That's right, that is the Tommy Wiseau. After conquering Hollywood, he has decided to conquer the world of professional wrestling with his guys. Well, every top promotion has to have a glow guy and a monkey guy, so why the hell not? They have 1 point that they picked up over the Young Dragons, A, W, and L. I think it was probably just A and W, I don't remember all that far back. It's only their second match in the AWL as a tag team. As summer turns into fall, we start thinking about the Tag Matsuri, which will be our next AWL Supercard event. The exact date has yet to be announced. However, at the Tag Matsuri, the tag teams will take center stage. We will have our annual Tag Gauntlet event. The tag team titles will be defended one way or the other. And we expect new tag teams to debut. We expect old tag teams to return. Pretty much anything can happen at the Tag Matsuri. And most importantly, at the Tag Matsuri, no points can be lost. They can be cashed in, but they can't be lost. Right now, your legal combatants are still Sammy Nix in the orange trunks and Damanki Guy. Currently on the outside, referee up to pretty close to the 10 count here. 20 count on the outside, as I already mentioned. Go behind by Sammy Nix, trying to get his opponent back into the ring. Hits a side Russian leg sweep. Referee's count is up to 11. One of these two men has got to get back in the ring in the next 9. And there we go, the Monkey Guy and Sammy Nix returning to the ring. And look at this, deadlift, gut wrench suplex. And that monkey has got, that ape has got to, that guy has got to weigh at least 450 pounds. And the referee is down. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush, the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, down and out. That would be a legal tag, but I'm not entirely sure the referee realizes it. He seems to be letting it go, so that's good. 13 minutes and change on the clock, 15-minute time limit in the standard tag team match. In the event of a time limit draw, a rematch will be scheduled with 2 points on the line and a 20-minute time limit. You'll see one of those next week between Green Ant and Thief Ant, and of course Nippon Yokata. Damanki Guy, Taglo Guy. That's as close to a Tommy Wiseau accent as I can get. Tommy Wiseau has removed his jacket, his suit jacket, so I guess he's done playing football. The mixed martial art expert of the AWL. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal in MMA, but you know what? It's perfectly fine in the AWL. 10 headshots to the turnbuckle. It's a padded turnbuckle, but there's still an iron ring under there, so it's not exactly a comfortable, plop of your head on a pillow. Lee Masters in total control with a European uppercut. Going up to a sit-out, a Falcon's Arrow, sit-out body slam, and basically a Tiger Driver 17. Goes for the quick cover, doesn't get it. Ever since they introduced the glow material. Oh, wait a minute! He's going for his specialized version of the Kamagatame. He calls it the Disaster Lock. It was his answer to the Master Lock years and years and years ago, back in Season 0. Yes, these two Season 0 originals. Back when the Masterpiece Challenge was still a thing, Lee Masters trying to separate himself from that one particular individual created the Disaster Lock to show that he actually had wrestling skill. Iron whip into the corner, tag made. We've seen this before. Technical perfection, perfect synchronization. There we go, moonsault finish. Into the cover, the referee gets into position for the 1, 2, 3, and perfect synchronization. Winning the match for the new Classics on their way back, perhaps, to the Tag Team Championship of the AWL. Look at that. Perfectly executed. Brilliant. I've missed these guys. I really have. Official gets into position after technical perfection, perfect synchronization, and victory.
Here are your winners! Now with 1 point, the new Classics!
And just as importantly, the leading men have lost their 1 point. They are back down to 0. And I'm sure Tommy Wiseau will raise a fit about it, but I don't really care about that. As Lee Masters and Sammy Nix celebrate a successful homecoming in the AWL. We now leave behind the tag team division, and we enter the Joshi division. Here's the current best 4 for the AWL Joshi Championship, but that's not how it's going to be by the end of the night, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a 4-way elimination reshuffle match. Rank is absolutely on the line. The loser of the first fall will be number 4, loser of the second fall, number 3, loser of the third fall, number 2, and the winner of the match, the number 1 contender.
The following contest is a reshuffle match in the AWL Joshi division. The winner of this contest will challenge for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Championship next week. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the Isle of Themyscira, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jade.
Yes, you heard that correctly. The AWL Joshi Championship will be defended in 7 days' time. As the modern-day Amazon, the final Global Wrestling Monopoly Divas Champion, makes her way into the ring, she will have an uphill journey the size of Mount Olympus between her and retaining her number 1 contendership. She comes into this match with literally everything to lose. Here comes the number 2 contender going into this bout. Yes, they're coming out in order, just deal with it.
And her opponent, introducing first from Tijuana, Mexico, the Jewel of Lucha Libre, Joya!
One of the newest entrants, the newest inductees into the AWL Joshi division. Joya, the Jewel of Lucha Libre, shining like a diamond. A very simple mask design, reminiscent almost of the legendary El Santo. Frankly, I think almost any of these, actually I do think any of these women would make a worthy AWL Joshi champion, but we're going to find out who's going to get the chance against the undefeated Akira Merune next week.
And their opponent, taking over the ring from Charleston, West Virginia, Jackie Molyneux!
A direct descendant of Thomas the Moor Molyneux, who got cheated out of the first ever boxing World's Heavyweight Championship, and her family has felt that they should be known as the ultimate legacy of championship gold ever since. Jackie Molyneux looking to avenge her family's legacy, and look at this woman. This woman is a powerhouse. She has the physique of a bodybuilder, but she's not. She's a wrestler. She is a powerhouse toss of a wrestler. And she's got all the meat on her bones that she needs to be able to pull off the high-impact power moves. So how does she not get into the the bodybuilding scene? I do not know. And now the newest member of the AWL Best Four, and the only one of these women who's actually challenged for the AWL Joshi Championship.
And their opponent, taking over the ring from Shiba Japan, the daughter of the Dragon, Dragoness!
Her father was the original AWL champion, and like her father before her, she illuminates the AWL arena with the Dragon Fire. This remarkable young lady has inherited her father's skill, her father's moveset, and her father's unique skin diseases. Her father, Dragon, also the trainer at the AWL Dojo, if you didn't know. Athena Jane, Joya, Jackie Molyneux, and Dragoness. 3 falls to a finish. 15 minutes on the clock. In the event of a time limit draw, anybody still in the ring will maintain their rank, assuming they have not been promoted by any previous eliminations. I'm going to try to focus on the in-ring action tonight because that's the only place this match can be won or lost. Joya with a beautiful kick takes Dragoness all the way across the AWL ring while Jackie Molyneux and Athena Jane fight on the outside. The powerhouses and the technicians pairing off with each other. Joya going for, what's she doing here? Stomp at the arm. That could be a setup for a submission later on. Pinfall or submission or disqualification are ways to be eliminated. Beautiful jumping Hurricane Rana by the Jewel of Lucha Libre. She's got her finishing move, the Diamond Explosion, that she's going to try to use. Dragoness, of course, has all 3 of her father's Dragon Drops, and right now she's standing tall inside the ring. Joya returns for more punishment. That's the fighting spirit coming through. Drop kick by Dragoness. Still going at it on the outside near those steel steps. Jackie Molyneux taking down Hurricane Rana by Dragoness on the inside. And Dragoness going to fly. We're going to see the Dragon Star. Actually, I don't know. I think she may be going for a Dragon Rana here. Everybody back in the ring. Oh, flying Hurricane Rana. Dragoness taking me by surprise here. And the powerhouses have returned. Jackie Molyneux temporarily in control. But that's where these matches get dangerous. When you have that many bodies in the ring, there's just so much more that can and eventually will go wrong. Murphy's Law of Professional Wrestling. Everybody botches eventually. Dragon Drop number 3 by Dragoness and Athena Jane going for a quick cover. 1, 2. Notice how Dragoness didn't break that up. She's not feeling any jealousy there. She has because she knows that it's not important to get the first pin. It's important not to be eliminated until the final fall. And a beautiful clothesline, Hanson-like almost, by Jackie Molyneux. Athena Jane with a lateral press. 1, 2. No hook of the leg. Therefore, Joya able to kick out. Dragoness goes down to the mat hard. Athena Jane gonna fly. This is not her usual area of expertise. Elbow drop from the top, and the Giantess. The camera angle is not the best friend right now. It's not quite showing you just how big Athena Jane is, but I assure you she is. She's enormous, at least a head and a half taller than the rest of these women. Picks Joya up like she weighs exactly nothing. And into a delayed vertical suplex cross body block by Dragoness into the cover of Jackie Molyneux. Not even a 1 count. Dragoness and Athena Jane on their feet. Athena Jane looking to go after Dragoness for the moment, but maybe turning her attention back to Joya. It did. Oh, I thought she was going for trapezius claw. She just punches her in the temple. The violence of the modern day Amazon, and going for a finishing maneuver. Hisatsu Oza, Ball of the Gods. 1, 2, 3, and she's out.
Joya has been eliminated.
And now Joya will tumble from number 2 to number 4 in the best 4 of the Joshi division. That means that both Dragoness and Jackie Molyneux have been promoted by default. Athena Jane retaining currently her number 1 contender status. Now it's power versus power, forcing Jackie Molyneux back into the corner as Joya departs the AWL arena back to the locker room area, where she's going to have to realize that her shot just got at the AWL Joshi Championship just got a lot further away. These reshuffle matches, a unique element to the AWL, really do change everything for these wrestlers. Vertical suplex, reverse or inverted if you prefer. Vertical suplex by Dragoness to Joya, and now, oh, a little bit extra oomph on that arm drag, and Jackie Molyneux, no, ducks it. Jackie Molyneux finally gets the hit in. Jackie Molyneux may be one of the strongest women in the Joshi division, but if she can't hit you, that doesn't matter. Sidewalk slam by the woman who's trying to right a very old wrong. Kick to the head. Gold obsessed Jackie Molyneux. Dragon drop number 3. 9.5 minutes remain on the clock. Plenty of time in this 15-minute time limit match. And, oh, picks her up. Fall away slide. No! Back up into that vertical suplex. Again, picking Dragoness up like she's a small child. Not that anyone should ever do that to a small child. Jackie Molyneux is thinking about doing something big here, I can tell. Uh-oh, I've seen this. She's going for a... looks like a Kiniku Buster. And she nails it, Kiniku Buster. That should be all. Dragoness should be out right now. Wait a minute, what's going on here? The referee waving that off as an illegal double team? I don't get that. Dragoness got a very lucky call there by the referee, but she's still facing the 2-on-1 attack of Athena Jane and Jackie Molyneux. These two actually make a pretty terrifying tandem. Backbreaker, or rib breaker, I should say, by Jackie Molyneux. Goes for the double axe handle as she hits it. Dragoness is unconscious on the outside, barely starting to move now. And it's the two powerhouses going toe-to-toe, blow for blow. Powerbomb countered into a DDT, into the quick cover. The number 1 contender in trouble, but only a 1.5. 8 minutes remaining on the clock, plenty of time. Dragoness looking for something big, maybe looking for Dragon Drop number 1. Trapezius claw attempt, broken up by Dragoness, amusingly enough. Intriguingly enough, I should say. Perhaps an attempt at a camel clutch there. I think Dragoness wants to be the one to take Joya out, but to take Athena Jane out. German suplex! Dragoness just knocked Athena Jane all the way out of the ring and down to the floor with a German frickin' suplex. Ultimate leverage. Spinning back fist. Reversal into the Hurricane Rana. Reversal of fortune. Going back and forth, even Steven, these women, the level of competition in the AWL Joshi division is so unbelievably high that any of these women could viably challenge Akira Merene, the undefeated mistress of 1,000 holds, for the championship. Oh, look at that! 450 splash in a standing position. Oh, what is this? Picks her up for, oh! Gutbuster by Athena Jane. The referee watching very carefully here. Going for a choke slam. That somehow gets broken up by Jackie Molyneux. Irish whip into the corner. There might be a rookie mistake by Molyneux. Of all 3 of these women, Athena Jane with the most experience in ring. What is she going to do here? Jackie Molyneux in control. Takes just a little too long to think up a strategy mid-move. That's a rookie mistake by Jackie Molyneux. 6 minutes on the clock. Uh-oh, Hisatsuwaza. It's the fall of the gods. For the 1, 2, 3.
Jackie Molyneux has been eliminated!
Snap vertical suplex by the Dragoness. Floats over. Lateral press, no hook of the leg. No way Athena Jane's staying down for that, but Athena Jane has now eliminated both of the other competitors. She's down to the final fall. Dragon drop, number 3. Dragoness has been elevated to the 2nd rank. Even if she loses here, Dragon drop number 2. She's building her way up. Dragon drop number 3 didn't work. Will Dragon drop number 2? No, it will not. If number 3 didn't work and number 2 didn't work, there's only one option left. The original, Hisatsuwaza, Dragon drop. 5 minutes on the clock. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Athena Jane has been eliminated.
It took all 3 iterations of the Dragon drop to defeat the woman who beat both Joya and Jackie Molyneux. You see Dragon drop number 3 being used on Jackie Molyneux. This is a back and forth match the entire time. There's that Kimiku Buster. Wait a minute! Athena Jane just jumped back into the ring. Has attacked. The music continues. Dragoness has won this match. Dragoness is the number 1 contender, but Athena Jane not taking it well, and Dragoness having to fight her way back. The match is over. The match is over. Sunset Flip Powerbomb Yoshitonic. Oh, this is not good. Dragoness going up. Dragon and Phoenix. The Phoenix splash from the red rope. The red strand, the middle strand. Oh, and a huge left hand by Dragoness. Again, the match is over. The Dragon drop number 3. Spikes her. But I think at this point, Dragoness, who is the number 1 contender, realizes this is only going to end if she ends it the right way. Arm drag didn't get her off balance. Dragon screw leg whip into the ropes. And Dragoness looking for one more time. The match is over again. Dragon drop. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the old best 4. Let's update it. There you see Dragoness, Athena Jane, Jackie Molyneux, and Joya in that order. Contenders for the AWL Joshi Championship. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, nearly a season ago, Matt Classic Jr. invoked the test of 10. Victory and a golden opportunity for his team. Failure and his AWL contract is gone. Tonight, the 9th match in the test of 10. The 9th opponent, I should say. And here comes the trio, Wyvern, NC2, Matt Classic Jr., and Aztec Kaiser Neo.
The following contest is a career-threatening match in the Test of 10. Introducing first, being accompanied by Shinji Dai, the Invoker, making his way to the ring from the independent circuit, currently with 1 life and 2 matches remaining. Matt Classic Jr.
They're dancing, they're jovial, they're having a good time, but let's face it, if Matt Classic Jr. loses this match, he's fired. He's done. He's gone. He has only one life remaining. For the second time, we see Dr. Jigoku enter the AWL Arena.
And his opponent being accompanied by Dr. Jigoku. From the laboratory, representing the All Blacks, Project Zed.
The modern-day Frankenstein, formerly known as Jack Butcher, Project Zed, brought back to life by the necromantic abilities of Dr. Jigoku, requiring that giant rebreather, that ventilator, whatever the hell it is, to maintain his biological processes, the entire arm having to be replaced. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. No way is Matt Classic Jr. that relaxed going into this, possibly his final match in the Animated Wrestling League arena. Ministerial suplex by Matt Classic Jr. trying to take the big man down. Ever since the Test of 10 began, we've seen a vicious streak. We've seen a violent streak. We've seen an effective streak coming out of Matt Classic Jr. He's found himself in this Test of 10. And if this happens to be the end of his career, wherever he goes in the future, whoever downloads him, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, will be able to have a top star on their roster. And look at that, drop kick doesn't even take the monster down, but the back elbow does it. Junior going up to the top rope. His father never did that. His father was terrified of heights. Matt Classic Sr. retired from the AWL at AWL 100 in the Tokyo Dome, retired as AWL champion. Springboard knee from the innovator. His father was the inventor of professional wrestling. He is the innovator. He's the one who takes it to a whole new level. But Jack Butcher, Project Zed, takes him back down. Zed bearing the scars of his death and the results of his autopsy. Jack Butcher was killed by Jigoku's own Skullhead Killer. And eventually brought back. Oh, look at that! The referee down! This is not good. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family is down. It's martial law in the ring. And with Dr. Jigoku there, that could mean almost anything. Look at that. Just bounces off of him. This is, I think, physically the biggest test that Matt Classic Jr. has had to deal with. Golden opportunity. Matt Classic Jr. feels that he cost his team the tag team championships, and therefore he invoked the Test of 10 to prove himself that he wasn't the weak link. Blockbuster by the Invoker, and he's, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he looks pretty fired up right now. He could be looking for that classic claw. No, he's not. Inverted DDT. Wyvern, a former AWL Grand Champion, Aztec Kaiser Neo, the bearer of the Star of Aztec, Matt Classic Jr., just a guy. But there it is, the classic claw. He Satsuwas with a classic claw inherited from his father. The classic claw has been locked in. Butcher's going to have to find a way out of this. Grab the wrist. Gain wrist control somehow. But no, Matt Classic Jr. just pushes off. He realizes he has not sufficiently weakened his opponent. Shoulder tackle with the biological shoulder of Project Zed. And look at this, the cybernetic arm being used for the gut wrench suplex. 6 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Pulls him up. Sling Blade by the Invoker, and Dr. Jigoku once again doing something nefarious behind the referee's back. Only a 1 count there. The steel chair has been brought into play. The referee is eventually going to have to get over there and get rid of that. Of course, if Project Z gets himself disqualified, that counts as a win for Matt Classic Jr. Springboard knee strike. Of course, if Classic gets himself disqualified, that will be a loss and the end of his AWL career. I'd hate to see it end that way. In the event of a time limit draw, it would be a push. He will not advance in the test of 10, but he will not lose his final life either. Wait a minute. Oh, the chair! Dr. Jigoku distracting the referee. A shot with the chair right to the back of Matt Classic Jr. And Project Z, and the referee sees the chair in the corner. He's going to have none of that. Jack Butcher should have been disqualified. And a right hand with that metal arm. Technically not a foreign object because it's part of his body. Shiranui out of the corner. Yes, it's pronounced Shiranui, not Shiranu. I love you, Mike Quackenbush, but you always pronounce that one wrong. Four minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. And look, the chair's in the worst possible position. Oh! Powerbomb suplex. If he'd gone for the Butcher Bomb right there on the chair, this would have been over. But he's going for it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hisatsuwaza. Butcher Bomb. We call it the Franken Bomb now. 1, 2. No, 2.9. 2.95 perhaps. The AWL career of Matt Classic Jr. continues at least for another 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Spin kick right to the head. And I think he's bleeding, although at this point how can you tell? Matt Classic Jr. takes it down. His father invented the Boston Crab. Matt Classic Jr. innovates, twists it around to the inverted crab. The modern day classic. He's going to have to go deep into the playbook. The Classic Law didn't. Oh, look at that. Throws him right onto that chair. How hard is it for the referee to just pick the chair up and throw it out of the bloody ring? I know it's a 20 by 20 foot ring, but we're not asking you to clear the thing. Oh, kick to the inside of the thigh. Referee says that was not a low blow. Attempted cutter. Blocked. Right hand with the middle. And again, he cannot seem to throw that chair out of the ring. Irish whip into the corner, back elbow by the challenger, by the invoker. Layout DDT into the cover, desperation cover, hook of the leg for 1, 2, kick out. 3 minutes and change remaining. Matt Classic Jr. visibly exhausted right now. But the modern day Frankenstein may be at the limit of his ability, and finally the chair gets removed. Going for the modern day classic, the inverted Boston Crab. Gets to the ropes far too easily. What is he doing? Going now for an armbar, I think. On the biological arm. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time to try to wear him down. Beautiful roll through into a hammerlock. Back elbow with that metal elbow. Lex Luger couldn't get away with that. Wait a minute. Choke. Slam. He got him. No reversal. No! He somehow reversed the choke slam in midair. It's almost a flatliner. 1, 2, kick out. The career continues. Desperation in this career-threatening match from the invoker of the Test of 10, Matt Classic Jr. Butcher on his feet. Powerbomb suplex. No! He's going to go for the second time. Hisatsuwaza. Butcher Bomb. With 2 minutes on the clock will not save him this time. Cover, 1, 2. No! Somehow he kicks out. Wyvern trying to get the AWL fans to cheer even louder for Matt Classic Jr. They're pretty much at the top of their lungs right now. Aztec Kaiser Neo doesn't believe what he's seeing from this mere human. Reversal, forearm strike, 90 seconds on the clock. Elbows. Throws him out, Matt Classic Jr. I think he's going to fly. Looking around, the AWL fans on their feet. There's not a seat, not a full seat in this building. Spear! Tope Suicida. You're damn right it is. Oh, right into the announce table. We've got less than a minute on the clock. Matt Classic Jr., I don't think he's going to try to run out the clock. He's going to try for either a knockout or possibly get him back inside. But right now, this is Matt Classic's match to lose. What is he doing? Blackout. 30 seconds on the clock. Power body slam. 20 seconds. If he's going to pin him, he's got to get him back in the ring right now. And I think he realizes it. This is risky timing by Matt Classic Jr. He's got to get this right. Standing star with 10 seconds on the clock. The referee calls that a knockout. And I'm fine with that. Matt Classic Jr. slays a monster. Look at the power and the strength of Project Z. Barely hold him in any kind of submission hold, but in the end, a knockout victory. Now watch this. I didn't quite see this the first time. Yes, he grabs him and drops him face first off of the choke slam.
Here is your winner, now with one life and one match remaining, Matt Classic Jr.
And it's all still to play for. One match, one final match to determine the future of Shin Jidai, the new era. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hang on. Okay, this is backstage in the arena in the security cams. What? Oh, a head! Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a professional wrestling match. This is a fight. We have a fight that's broken out backstage between the number 1 and number 2 contenders to the Joshi Championship. Athena Jane in that number 2 position and apparently not very happy about it. Athena Jane already attacked Dragoness after the bell. Dragoness was able to fight her off in the ring, but this is backstage. This is among equipment boxes and concrete and cement walls. This is not a professional wrestling ring. Oh, right at that metal tray table, or whatever that is. Equipment cart. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to get some security back here. Our security cameras will follow this for the duration. We still have our main event coming up tonight, but Dragoness is 7 days away from challenging for the AWL Joshi Championship, and Athena Jane is just beating the tar out of her right now. Dragoness fighting back, getting her licks in, but I think fatigue's a factor at this point. Oh no. This is not, oh no, not this, not on the floor. What are you doing, you monster? Ow. I think I see what she's doing. That's what she meant by "you're in my way." Athena Jane trying to take out Dragoness so she can maybe get that title shot next week. It doesn't work that way. Not in the eighth. No, the fall of the gods. No, don't do it. Oh! We had to cut away from that. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Atomicos, main event.
全て帰国博士のために
The following contest is an Atomicos match, scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the laboratory, representing the Augments, DB02, H03, LJ04, M05. Together they are the Dore Four.
I feel genuinely nauseous right now. Watching four of the greatest heroes in the history of the Animated Wrestling League enslaved to the will of Dr. Jigoku, willing to do, as they say, everything for Dr. Jigoku. Subite Jigoku Hakase no tame ni. All for Dr. Jigoku. The Doom Bunny put up a token fight that basically handed the Intercontinental Championship to Project Tetsu, Jigoku Hakase's favorite child, essentially. And now they're going to have to face the quartet in the main event. Quartet of really some of the best Technicos left standing. Look at that. The former Golden Duo reduced to Goku's meat puppets. And yes, Majiku, or should I say M05, will have to face his own son.
And their opponents, introducing the first, making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, El Hijo del Majiku.
He's putting on a show for the crowd, but what kind of emotions have got to be running through the head of El Hijo de Majiku, this young man, relatively young in his AWL career, realizing that the father he was tagging with as the legacy of Lucha, he now has to fight him. He has to fight his own father. The man who trained him, the man without whom, well, I don't speak Spanish, but I know Papa is a word in every language.
And his partners, the tag team combination of the Arab American Dream, Hassan, and the bearer of a golden opportunity, the most Canadian man in the world, Kid Canada. Together they are T49P.
Golden opportunity around the neck of Kid Canada that he won in the Clash of Styles tournament during the off-season. That he gets an automatic, basically any match he wants in the AWL. Most presumably.
And their partner making his way to the ring from Yokohama, Japan. He is the Osaka Taikai champion, the scion of submission, Shima Akagi.
The submission expert sorry guys, I just hate seeing this in World 84. I hate seeing Luke James and Majiku and Doom Bunny and Akaisha like this. 15 minutes on the clock. Immediately into a crucifix, I will point out this is not, I repeat, not an elimination match. This is a one fall to a finish. Hyodo Majiku currently in the ring with the DB02. Dr. Jigoku has reduced these human beings and one rabbit into just numbers and letters into a serial number like a bicycle or a piece of machinery. This is disgusting. Oh, kick away by Hyodo Majiku. Number one contender in the AWL Best 4 at the moment, I believe. We've got a couple of empty slots in that Best 4 that are going to have to be filled sooner rather than later. Oh! Big shot. Up and down with an American Samoa drop. Ricky DeRobert to Luke James, former AWL Grand Champion. Tag team champion as well. Throws him over the top rope. He cannot break his fall. Down he goes. This is not so good. Uh-oh. There you see, look at the mask. Look at the mask of the original Majiku. Oh my god, that's so damn dangerous. The mask of a luchador is a reflection of his soul. Whatever Dr. Jigoku did to him, it not only stained his skin, it stained his very mask. Now an illegal double team, maybe even a triple team on the outside here. Hassan is in trouble. The legal combatants officially are Hassan and LJ04. Reverse Hurricane Rana a second time. At least it's on the mat this time. This is nuts. Uh-oh, up. Powerbomb on the outside. The referee's 20 count should still be in effect here, and that would end the match. Right hand. This is nuts. Finally, LJ04. This is going to take me a while. Returning to the ring. Hassan back as well. And Hassan desperately needs to make a tag. That's why he's trying to control Luke James over into his corner. They can maybe get a tag Kogeki out of this. Okay, Hassan really needs to tag out. Going for another American Samoa drop. At least he hits it That's fine. But tag somebody. Got three guys there that you can tag right now. Tag the submission expert. Tag your regular tag team partner. Tag El Hyodo Majiku. Tag somebody, Hassan. Anybody. The Arab American Dream, who was part of bringing Luke James into the AWL originally back in Season 2. Paradigm shift, rolls straight into the cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Officially not even a 1 count, but that was at least a 7. And finally the tag made to the most Canadian man in the world. Kid Canada came into the AWL at the same time as Luke James. As part of that World Warrior exhibition. Oh, down we go. That's not Majiku anymore. The Majiku I know would never stoop to that kind of tactic. Might need to make a tag immediately, but he's not going to. The last master of the... Wait a minute! Widowmaker! And if he's not... if he wasn't concussed before, he is now. And here comes the powerhouse of the Dore Corps. H03, formerly Takaisha, the Japanese destroyer. AWL World Heavyweight Champion, AWL Grand Champion, AWL Tag Team Champion, AWL Anarchy Champion. One of the most decorated we've ever had. Look at that. Oh! Pick him up, put him down, make it hurt. Akaisha perhaps returning to his old Rudo ways. Back in the days of Crisis Gundam. Back in Season 2 of the AWL. Hat-trick suplex, subtype, German. This is ridiculous. How did he do it? How did Dr. Jigoku take the best we have and turn them into this? Tag made to El Hijo del Magico, the second generation Master of the Mask. But even he is no match for the power of H03. This is not good. Akaisha got to do something crazy. Takes out all three members on the corner as well. And now, wait a minute. That's technically illegal. Chiba Kagi getting a shot in. Chiba Kagi not the illegal man. El Hijo del Magico is. Tag made. In comes the original. Now it's father versus son. And I'm not sure El Hijo realizes it, but he does now. Wait a minute, no, the referee didn't see the tag. Oh, wait a minute, the gravity kick! The much larger son with his father's gravity kick. The referee is down, but it is father versus son in the AWL ring. First time ever. Here we go, coming up. I don't think you see Luke James. He's laser focused on his father, and that's a mistake. A tag made. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to fight his own father. Chiba Kagi comes in. Elbow strike. Drop kick. Chiba Kagi, the master of submissions. The scion of submission. And oh, more dirty tactics by the Dore Corps, but it didn't work this time. Irish whip into the Dore Corps corner. This is not good. No tag Kogeki for you. Cobra clutch. Submission hold locked in from behind, and he's got good leverage there, but he transitions it into a Russian leg sweep. Instead of trying to hold for the submission. 6.5 minutes remain on the clock. Plenty of time in this one fall. Atomicos main event. AWL versus Dore Corps here at AWL 244. And M05, DB02, 201. I just realized there should be a 01. Shouldn't there? Maybe Jigoku considers himself to be number one. He's got the ego for it. 6 minutes on the clock. Oh, back elbow right to the head. Magiku in trouble here. Right hand, elbow strike. Legal blows, fans, by the scion of submission. Steps over, hooks the leg in a... Look at that leg. That leg is not bending in a way nature intended. The headlock, in addition, to maintain physical control, but that's a leg submission, a standing leg submission. That's not a lot of those. Up and down, here we go. Nice arm drag, but unfortunately cutting himself off in the corner. DDT. Majiku wants to, M05 needs to make a tag here. I don't think he's going to. Round he goes. Double helicopter head scissors into the armbar, but he can't quite make it. Shiba Akagi, the sign of submission, the sign of counter submission, gets out of that. Back elbow by the disgraced luchador, the new Rudo. Slave Rudo. Look. Drop toe hold. He's going to go. He hooks it in. Yes, going for the STF. Step over toe hold face lock. Couldn't lock it in properly. And Shiba Akagi easily able to get to the ropes. Tag made. In comes the Doom Bunny. DB02. The best vertical leap. Just coming in to make a cover, I think. 1, 2. What's going on here? Hakaisha taking out El Hijo del Majiku. Tag made back to Majiku. Majiku wants to finish this. Look on the outside. Huge power bomb to the son of Majiku. And Majiku not even blinking at the fact that his son is getting, frankly, physically assaulted by Hakaisha. Sliding elbow strike. He's in the wrong part of town, but he's got to try to... Wait a minute, what is this? He's going for something big. All right, the double lock submission. And he's got the full elevation. That double lock half crab. But M05 manages to roll his way through. Here we go. Hisatsuwaza Manjigatame, his favorite submission. Shades of Antonio Inoki. The Manjigatame locked into M05. And he's got nowhere else to go. Victory for the Animated Wrestling League and the Dorei Corps. Spasm.
Here are your winners, El Hijo del Majiku, T490, and Shiba Akagi.
Congratulations to the AWL. We still have our Technicos. We still have hope. Dr. Jigoku will not defeat the AWL. Check out awlwrestling.blogspot.jp for all the news, promos, and everything you want to know about the AWL. For right now, I'm Ryu Sensei. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Korede Imarida.